Black Ghost TV family, we are here once again. I feel like I'm a little loud. I don't know. I'm gonna turn me down a little bit. But yo, what's good with the Black Ghost TV family? It's your boy Fluence. We here with another Fluence Lounge. I know y'all see the energy. The energy compared to yesterday, totally different type of mindset, totally different day. So we got the energy lit, you know what I'm saying, for the days. Fluence Lounge, you already know what it is. So salute to y'all. Appreciate anyone who's gonna get up in the chat and join your boy. Zen's supposed to be hopping through for this Fluence Lounge as well. So we're gonna have some action happening. So as always, we watching Johnny Walker, Thiago Santos main card. The first fight ended like this, so I wasn't able to make it. I'm sorry, y'all. Alex Hernandez with a beautiful KO, but we're here on the second fight of the main card. Serkinov making his debut at 185, known for the 205er. Let's see how he lasts. Let's see if that chin holds up. Jocko is a big 185er, so I like his being his first test coming down to 185. But once again, please, y'all, get your boy into the algorithm. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the Black Ghost TV fam. As always, if y'all don't know how we do when we first start this thing off, I gotta do the mic check. I gotta make sure I'm coming in loud and clear, even though I'm confident I am. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Right now, I can see Serkinov right away. He's probably saying, "Let me see. I go down to 185. Let's see if I can bully these boys. I'm used to the 205 strength." And he's trying to bully Jocko right now. Remember, Serkinov was really good with mixing his thing, his striking with his grappling up at 205. He was really good at that. His first attempt at a takedown, unsuccessful, which is interesting. I don't know if that's a big win for Jocko. I don't know how Serkinov is going to feel about it. You would think Serkinov maybe has a size advantage coming down from light heavyweight, but not necessarily. Not necessarily, especially when you're looking at Jocko and Serkinov. Serkinov looks thicker. Jocko a little bit longer. I love Jocko's beautiful takedown defense right now. It's beautiful. I think it's beautiful work. My bad. I'm a little bit distracted. It's taking me a minute to get to the page because I want to do the mic check for y'all, baby. I want to make sure I'm coming in loud and clear and I'm not just talking and ain't nothing coming out. My bad. I'm a little bit distracted. Oh yeah, that sounds beautiful. Okay, baby, we here. That sounds beautiful. Okay, we here, baby. Mic check is good, so I'm not tripping on that. I can focus on the fight now. Real quick, let me put this on my knee and we can get it popping. How y'all feeling, man? Get this thing on my knee. Knee's feeling a lot better, so y'all know too. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but my knee is much better. So let me get this on my knee real quick. Got the coolness, the cold pack on the knee. I'm gonna have to put some heat on it a little bit later. But we good. We 100 with it. So salute to everybody, please, man. If y'all come up in here, show some love, positivity, man. That's what we trying to do. Positively, excellence, succeed. Moving forward, going up, man. Keep all the negativity to yourself. And if you got negativity and you're trying to share it up in here, why? It don't make no sense. But I appreciate the view anyways. Whether it's a like or dislike, man. Salute. What's up, though? Hopefully, beautiful striking from Jocko. Jocko standing in the pocket with Serkinov. He said, baby, I don't care. You came down from 205. You at my weight now. You ain't that big to me. Serkinov definitely looks bigger. A little hesitant to strike. So far, I do got Jocko kind of controlling the striking exchanges. Serkinov seems like he's trying to figure out what work. I think it's throwing him off just a little bit that right now he hasn't had really any success when it comes to the takedowns. Cormier just backed up what I said. He said Jocko looks good. Yeah, Jocko looks really good. Striking looks levels above Serkinov. I won't say levels, excuse me, but it's just his understanding of his range, where he wants to get in, get out with his jab, controlling Serkinov's pace, controlling him with feints. Serkinov seems to be thinking a lot more than actually doing, and that's because of Jocko's feints, his controlling of the range, hand movements. Beautiful leg up from Serkinov. That was a very predictable takedown attempt from Serkinov. I didn't like that. He didn't set it up at all. He kind of just threw a leg kick, took a step back, and then went for the double leg. I remember when Serkinov at one point on the light heavyweight division, he was like the next guy up. Like everyone thought Serkinov was going to be the next guy to be a beast at light heavyweight, and then he took some unfortunate KO losses, and then I feel like he never really came back from those KO losses. Kind of always, when a guy loses those type of ways, sometimes they get a little bit shy on pulling the trigger, and that's what I see from Serkinov ever since those KO losses. He doesn't really pull the trigger like he used to. He actually changed his game, in my opinion. I remember when Serkinov first, came to UFC and then kind of had a lot of steam behind him. In my opinion, what everyone was really impressed with how amazing his striking was. I think after he had those knockout losses, he started using his grappling a lot more. His grappling shown to be very, very beautiful because he was able to put it in together, and that was kind of what he used to say that he was missing. I need to put my striking with my grappling because I can finish guys on the ground. And he had a couple wins doing that. And then after he took, when the grappling didn't succeed, it's just like he was gun shy. He took some really bad tail losses after that, moved down. Now here he is, and we're seeing what's going on. As of now, Jocko is controlling the pace. He's controlling the striking exchanges. Serkinov is really trying to secure a takedown in his first round and has been unsuccessful. I think he's tried at least 4 times, and he hasn't had any success in any of these. So I know that's very frustrating for a guy like Serkinov, who probably one of his main game plans coming into this fight was to utilize the fact that he probably felt he was going to be the bigger guy coming into the cage because he's moving down from 205. But like I said, I think Jocko is a good matchup for Serkinov. One, he's on a 3-fight win streak, or excuse me, I think it's 2-fight. I know he's won 3 out of his last 4. But not only that, but it's the size, right? Jocko is a pretty big middleweight if you're talking about stature, because I think Jocko's like 6'2", 6'3", Serkinov 6'2", so I like it. So I like it. I like what I'm seeing so far from Jocko. I like how he's standing. I like things that he's doing. So salute to that. So far though, the reason why I was excited for this card because I just from the if you obviously if you're a big MMA guy or a big fan or if you're an OG UFC fan, seeing the names on this card that you got bangers as fights. The first fight with Alex Hernandez against the young cat who came in on a pretty short notice. He got destroyed, man. Not in no disrespectful way, but Hernandez is looking to be the real deal, man. I remember at one point he was hyped up, came in with a bang, then got dismantled a couple of times because maybe just a little bit too cocky. But he's on a 4-fight win streak. He might be a future guy to look at for the 155 division. But right back at it, Jocko Serkinov. Salute to the people, man. I just want to say, man, that blessings, positivity, man. Y'all just try and keep your head up no matter what. When things are down, when things go wrong, embrace it for what it is. Understand that that's how it is, but then just hope for a different type of day coming into the second day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't ever let negativity rule everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be there, and you got to figure out how to get through it. Once again, Serkinov's going for another takedown attempt. He's having trouble. Looks like he's got a little bit deeper on this one. He got a single leg. He's looking for the trip, wasn't able to finish it. Has to be discouraging for Serkinov. Serkinov is not having any success getting Jocko to the ground, or he's not even getting success where he's even able to really get where it even looks like he's close to being able to secure a takedown on Jocko, which is interesting. Nut shot. Like we've seen Serkinov, but they say that too. They say when you get to when you get up in the weight classes, like a heavyweight coming down to, a light heavyweight, it's sometimes a lot harder because when you're at heavyweight, you don't need as much skill. Is really more so reliance on power, plotting forward. It's changing a little bit, obviously, with the Gons of the world and the Ganos, but a lot of times, with boxing, one of the things is the if you have a skilled smaller guy going against a skilled bigger guy, a lot of times the skilled smaller guy wins. And now when we're talking about weight classes, we're talking about like, cruiserweight to heavyweight, like the bigger weight classes. You feel me? So we're talking about closer in size, guys who can be 6'2", 6'3", and weigh 250, but also can be 6'2", 6'3", and weigh 210. Because we're talking about the focus on fundamentals. And fundamentals usually went out. Now that's not always the case when it comes to MMA because it's a little bit more sloppier at times. It's not much as a science, but it still stands true somewhat. That's why DC was able to come up and knock out a guy like Stipe. Yeah, he lost the other 2, but still, the fact that he was able to win the first one, that's a testament to that is a true factor to the sense when it comes to fighting. I say this, man, Serkinov, you can tell, man, he just can't find his range against Jocko, and a lot of that's coming from Jocko's feints. Jocko's feints is kind of keeping Serkinov guessing, doesn't really know when to throw. And it's really what's beautiful about this is the feints from Jocko and also changing his position and resetting was doing for Serkinov is now he's basically he doesn't know when he wants to throw. And a lot of times Serkinov, when he's throwing, he's basically following the dance, the rhythm of Jocko. So he's throwing after Jocko has thrown, which, if you have big power, that can work. But if you don't have big power, you're kind of just guessing. If Serkinov really looks, there's a slight rhythm step from Jocko. If he would shoot that leg kick out on that rhythm step of Jocko, he would have some success. But I think Serkinov's so focused on, the upper body movement of Jocko and also looking for a takedown is just kind of just flooding right past him. Still, though, I think this is a solid fight. Not the greatest, especially compared to the first fight of the main card, but it's solid. I think Jocko is really piecing Serkinov up. I think if Jocko kind of believed in his jab just a little bit more, I think he would have a lot more success on his feet, and he'd be able to keep these clinch situations from Serkinov happening as much. Serkinov has to look to cut off the ring. He's not. He's just standing in front of him. Yeah, Serkinov is starting to turn into a true light heavyweight, where you're seeing that the skill level of Jocko and Serkinov is on a different level. Like Serkinov has great striking, man, or so we thought, but his striking is subpar compared to Jocko, and Jocko is not even what a lot of people would consider a really elite striker at a middleweight. Obviously, Jocko's getting better every fight he fights, but it's just interesting. There's a lot of rhythm stepping coming from Jocko too. If Serkinov knew anything about it, he'd be able to catch Jocko, or at least be able to get a rhythm in his own offense, because Serkinov doesn't rhythm step. So see that that rhythm step where he kind of hops back, Jocko does, and he goes in for his attack. Right when he did it again. Right when he hops back, I'm throwing a leg kick if I'm Serkinov. It's landing every time. But Serkinov's so wary of the feints from Jocko, he's just having trouble believing and letting his hands go. And a lot of that comes from a lot of the knockdown or the the knockout losses, TKO losses that he's had, prior. Like he's just so wary of being caught, and that the feints are throwing him off. He's just gun shy. It's kind of like what we saw with Curtis Blades versus Rosenstruck last weekend. I think the knockout loss to Nagano has made Rosenstruck so hesitant. So hesitant. That's how it goes sometimes, man. That's how it goes. Blessings, blessings, blessings to everybody, man. I just want to salute to everybody, man. Um, I do, man. I just want to salute to everybody, man. I just want to appreciate everyone who's part of Black Wolves TV family, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been told you we're hitting you with that consistent content. I'll tell you this though, right now, man. Um, y'all keeping your boy busy. Y'all keeping your boy busy, because I'm like, oh man, next weekend, Fluence Sundays coming. Then we got Black Goose Fridays, man. I feel a little bit behind on both of those. I don't know what song I want to pick for Fluence Sunday. I haven't even did my verse for the Black Goose Friday. Um, but I have confidence. I'm gonna get it done, and then I'm gonna mix it all. I'm just that type of guy. But the busier I am, the better I am, because it keeps your boy out your thoughts. Because when you've dealt with a lot of trauma, the worst thing you want to do is always be in your thoughts. So that's why one of the big things I just be like, man, positivity. Another Serkinov takedown failed. He's close to this one. He has this one. And see, Serkinov, he's gonna have to. He got to take advantage of this position. If he can't take advantage of this position, then that is disappointing. One of the tweets said interesting fight heading to the third. I think second round was for Jocko. First round was close either way. I had Jocko winning first and second. And then other people have Jocko actually losing the first round, which is interesting. This is what I want to see from Serkinov right now. But it's interesting. He cannot keep Jocko down. But this is like, for as good of a grappler Serkinov is, to have this position, I know he's probably like, finally. Let's see if Serkinov can take advantage though. But I think Serkinov's down 2 rounds. I think he needs to finish. But from the tweets, I've shown to not know how to score, because I had Douglas Lima beating MVP, and there's a lot of people saying that's cap. So I'll retire my judging hat. I don't know what the fuck going on in that joint. You know what I'm saying? So I think the fact that now in this third round, it is showing that Serkinov, like I said, when I was watching, he does look thicker. He's utilizing that. He was able to get the double. He was able to get his hands locked, which you can see Jocko struggling to be able to get out of that position, but no damage is being done because you can see as good that Jocko is very explosive, and also he realizes he's not just going to sit in one spot like we saw MVP do. And right there, he got right back up. As Serkinov was scared of letting go of that lock, his hand lock, because he knew that would happen. Beautiful takedown from Serkinov. Finally, Serkinov is able to capitalize on the grappling he's been trying to do all night, but I know it's a little frustrating because he's getting the takedowns or he's getting him in certain position, but he can't do any damage. Jocko's right back up. Let's see how Serkinov's cardio holds up with his first fight at 185. Wizard, unsuccessful, and they're right back up to the feet. Beautiful work from Jocko. There was that rhythm step from Jocko. Yeah, there. That's when you attack Serkinov. That rhythm step, though. That kick again. Jocko has a bad rhythm step, man. Beautiful takedown tip from Jocko right back. That's smart. That's aware. Jocko has a bad rhythm step, man. Serkinov would be able to, if he had the right coaches to tell him and to be a parent of the rhythm step, he would be eating up Jocko's legs all day. Serkinov looks gassed, dude. Ooh. Hey, salute to the people, man. I want to just preach and just say blessings to everyone, man. I just want positivity. Was that an eye poke? That wasn't an eye poke. I don't know about that. Eye poke or a nut shot? I'm not sure what that was, but I just want to say positivity to a lot of people, man. It's like everybody going through hard things, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? We got to do what we do. You heard me? Hey, yo, this is kind of cap. He shouldn't get this much time. Come on, chill. But what was it? A nut shot? I missed it. My bad. I was in my phone, y'all. So who am I to talk shit? I got Jocko winning all three of these rounds, by the way. I don't even think it's really close like that, if you want to be 100 with y'all. I salute to the people all day, baby. All day, man. Salute power to the people. Much love, man. If y'all getting up in here at a late time, it's all good. If y'all don't even get up in here, it's all good. I still, you know what I'm saying? It's just positivity, blessings to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Jocko came out mad. Look, he want them hands, boy. Jocko pushing the pace now. Oh, that rhythm step. That's when you go. Is Jocko's leg messed up? That was interesting. I think his leg locked out right there. I love the pressure that Jocko is putting on Serkinov right now. You would think Jocko was down on rounds, but it's Serkinov, and the pressure he's putting, he's about to get this W. Serkinov's gonna be upset after this, man. Jocko is closing. I think Jocko's winning this round too. I think he's winning all three rounds. I don't think he's lost a round. That rhythm step though, baby. That rhythm step. Serkinov's side, he could take advantage of it. Oh, baby. Jocko looks good. Oh, he looks good. He's putting it together. He sees Serkinov just trying to survive. Serkinov looks gassed. He looked at the clock. Jocko, take advantage. It's your time now. Why go for a takedown? High kick, baby. Give me a different combination, Jocko. Give me a different combination, Jocko. Come on, baby. Instead of that 1-2, stop just throwing that 1-2 out there. Give me something. Get a hook with it. Beautiful takedown. Way to secure the round. That's all three rounds, Jocko. That was an okay fight. That wasn't the greatest fight in the world. That was definitely not what I expected, but Jocko won that one. Good job, Jocko. Serkinov. I think we're seeing the tail end of Serkinov's career. I think those KO losses, man, really took a toll on him, man. Serkinov doesn't fight the same way that I remember him before those KO losses, or even after the first KO loss. How he used to be aggressive. He used to really put it together, man. It's just now where he just seems gun shy. Always looking for the counter punch. That wasn't him, man. He doesn't even throw his kicks the way he used to. He used to have a beautiful setup with his 1-2 to the high kick, man. But I have Jocko winning all 3 rounds right there. Not the most exciting fight, not the greatest fight, but it happened, and we was here for it. But that doesn't take anything away from the first fight in the main card. Alex Hernandez doing what he did. That was absolutely a banger. And then like the next fight, we got Nico Price versus Oliveira. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, the co-main event is shit. How am I forgetting what the co-main event is? It's a good fight for the co-main event. I cannot remember the co-main event. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna remember it once they say it though. But as always, baby, just hit the like button if y'all get up in here, man. Show your boy some love. Get me in the algorithm. Saturday night, we doing this a little bit earlier than usual. I didn't want to go too crazy and get too Fluence too early because, just like yesterday, they had the UK card, so that joint was earlier when it came to the Bellator side of the game. A lot of people didn't know about that fight. I didn't know about that, which didn't surprise me because not too many people was fucking joining into the chat until after the fight was over. It was like people was coming out like, who won? Da-da-da. So, but let's see what they got. Oh wow, it's a split decision. I thought it should have been a unanimous decision for Jocko easily. Jocko easily won. Yeah. For that to be a split decision, I think it's kind of crazy, but yeah. So I'm like, since this one was a little bit early, it's not because usually big UFC cards they start like 8 my time, 9 Eastern, all that good stuff. This one started at 6, so I didn't want to get too Fluence, which I have not. I actually don't have that much Fluence on your boy, which is disappointing. But I'm here no matter what. You know what I'm saying? We doing it. We staying funky. We having fun. But it's that Fluence time now, so we about to get it popping in a minute. Unfortunately, man, moving down in weight don't always help, especially if you already kind of just scraping the pot thin. In those later rounds, Serkinov, his cardio fell off drastically. Okay. Hit him with the ooby dooby, you know what I'm saying? The ooby dooby doo. Yeah. Ooby dooby doo. Salute to the people, baby. The next fight, Charles Oliveira versus Nico Price. That should be a banger. Hit him with that sauce, because the sauce don't ever change. I'm gonna have to do 2 of them joints. I'm gonna have to go get after this. I'm gonna have to go get another one. I'm gonna have to go get another one. Come on, shit, and I don't understand why it's always that way when it's like, okay, I'm not even gonna get into it because that's not YouTube appropriate. I'm trying to stay monetized to my people though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got a special guest in the building. We got a special guest in the building. I'm gonna bring the youngin in. You know what I'm saying? Young Zen came to bless us with his presence for the wonderful Fluence Lounge. What's good with it, Young Zen, man? What's happening with it, man? Good that you blessed us with your presence, man.
Is it coming in crisp? Oh, we crisp today.
Yeah, I can hear it crispy, man. I can hear it crispy as it can get. Let me send out my thing since it's on the.
Oh, let me calm that down right there. My bad, you heard. Came in a little hot. Maybe I should. Cause you holding the mic, huh?
Say that again.
No, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna mute you real quick.
I had to change my camera angle, so I had to change my sound. So we good though, baby. We here. Man, salute to you join us, man. It's good with it, man.
Yeah, I just I'm like shit. You gonna hold yours? I'm gonna hold mine because I have my shit on the hold, and I'm like, all right, if you ain't gonna be lazy, I ain't gonna be lazy. You're
Well, it's just when it's a long stream. Like I don't be tripping when I know it's maybe gonna be like an hour stream or something. But like when it's a long, when I figure it's probably gonna be a longer stream, it's like I know I'm gonna be moving. I'm gonna be like laid back this way, stuff like that. So for me, it's actually easier if I'm just holding the joint rather than if it's right in front, because I know at all times I can get the crispy sound rather than if I
hey, you
want the
know,
crispy sound, it's over here. You like, yeah. By the way,
and you know, we be funny, bro. That's why niggas in the breakfast. I know people hate doing it. Like only people that like that shit is motherfuckers that like leaning in to talk. But like motherfuckers that don't, bro, you be seeing them like this. Angela be like talking to the mic. He be like, oh yeah, and then they gotta come to the mic and shit. I be
yeah,
thinking like they probably just want to be cool in it, like just
they want to be
relax.
comfy.
Yeah, get comfy.
The only ones that like are fire in our work are the adjustable ones where like you can grab it, you can just bring it
Yeah,
closer
like go
and all
like
that type
that.
of
Like
shit.
Zoe, remember he was in when he had the stool at a Dash. They had the
Yeah.
little adjustable joints. Yeah, man, that's the way right there.
Other than
But
that, man,
man,
that should just be
I got
hectic.
some news for you though. So I went
What's
and got
happening?
I talked to Pops. I told him your whole spiel, how it happened, what happened. He said what it sounds like to him is you have a strain. It's probably a mild to not mild, like almost severe, something like that. He said some type of strain. So he said just got arrested for 6 weeks. He's like the first 2-3 weeks gonna still be pain. He said, but after that, you're not gonna really have pain, but you want to build up slowly. So you want to kind of take 6 weeks to give yourself to recover.
So ask him because I'm like, see, that's why I didn't think it was to the point it was surgery only because something similar happened to my sister. But my sister was like after a week, like she said her shit swelled up and she had bruising and stuff. I was like, I ain't have no bruising. I had a slight swell, but not even where it was like it. I don't even think like and then the pain, like I didn't have no pain. I didn't have no pain when it happened, but I was dumb enough to remember. I told you, I ended up running. I ran and then I did some leg workouts, and I think I made it worse then. And that's when I started having some pain, but it like shot down kind of to my knee. But since I've just totally like I've been off it resting, I've been doing the heat and the ice. The heat and the ice consistently. Um, I still do go to the gym, but I'm like I promise you, everything I'm doing, nothing. There's no weight on it. Everything I'm doing, I'm being very, 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 very careful with what I'm doing. So I like, anyways, long story short, today is the best my leg has felt. And I've said this kind of before. It'll be like mixed match sometimes, but today I can literally say like, okay, I don't think it's as bad as I thought, but still, I'm still resting because it's only been, I think this is the third week basically. Third week. It hasn't been a month yet. I think it's a month next coming into this weekend. This next week it'll be a month. So
Well, I say his estimate time of recovery has been spot on because I remember I told you I hurt my side and I wasn't able to go to the gym. I'm telling you, bro, I really didn't touch nothing. I didn't do nothing strainful for 2 weeks. Like I didn't think about no push-ups, no sit-up, nothing. Like that third week, I don't want to say I was 100, but like I could kind of shoot and like kind of do certain things without like me kind of noticing it. So I'm like, okay, I am getting better. So I was like, we older now. So I'm like, we kind of do got to like rest if something do happen. Like I get why NBA niggas really just be sitting. They like, look,
yeah.
that shit really crazy.
Yeah, because you don't want to make it worse. And I'll probably
Especially
like
if
what
it's
I'm.
some.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No. Go ahead. I was just gonna say, especially when you don't, you experience something that like that injury I never had before. I never had my side hurt to where like I can't even roll out of bed. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, this is new. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to sit down. When you're younger, something tweak or something, you kind of just shake it off, or you kind of just, kind of just get through it a little bit.
Yeah, that's what it was like for me. Like I knew it was serious because me, I haven't been injured at all ever. So I'm like, even at that point. So I was like, I guess the biggest one would be my shoulder. When my shoulder, was messed up, but that was something like I'd have to be doing something specific. Like this was like, all right, I really got to chill. Like it's not I couldn't do nothing, but it was like when I'm doing something, I'm like, this don't feel right. Like I feel like this does not feel right, and it's rare where I felt that way. So I thought the worst. But I was like, one thing I knew, the only reason I was like, there's no way it could be like the absolute worst case scenarios, because from everything I like, when I felt the pop or the strain, it was in my hamstring, and it said no matter what, it said if it was the highest grade, I would have like major swelling and major bruising. And I didn't have neither of that. And they said I would have just constant pain. And I didn't have like, because I'm like, my sister was like, make sure you get them Advils. And I was like, I don't really need them. Like, I don't really got pain like that. But it's just like, I just know some, I know
Something
it's
ain't
something
right.
ain't right. Yeah. And I know if I do push it, I can make it worse, which I did the first time. And I'm just like, okay, let me not do that again. Because I honestly feel like if I would have done what I'm doing now from when I got hurt, I think I would be at an even better position. But I think me trying to run too early and made it's like, nigga, you fucked up. By the way,
Yeah,
y'all, Charles Oliveira versus Nico Price is happening right now. This should be
yeah.
a banger. This might be fight of the card with their type of style. So so far, solid fight. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, so
But yeah, I just wanted to tell you that, so because I'm like, I know you was like concerned about that at one point, so I'm like, let me go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? Because I know when you get information, it makes you feel better that you like, okay, like
yeah, hell yeah. Especially when all I'm hearing from my mom and my sister is like, it could be like they give me the worst case scenarios, and I'm just like, it don't feel that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you just say you got to give it rest, bro. And it's like, if I was you,
I
just
need
listen to that.
surgery or something.
Because I'm like, I even bought icy hot and everything. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't think icy hot work, bro. I think it's a scam.
Nah, it's fake, bro. Like now, I really think it's fake. I think it's like I think the way it's made is like it numbs you. You know what I'm saying? I think you put it on, it'll numb the pain for that time. So it's like, oh, that shit working, but it don't do nothing.
That
But
Tiger
it's the
Palm work better than that.
Tiger Balm is the best out of everything. Because like but I'm like, I feel like it's the same thing as like Advil and stuff. Like it just makes the pain go away temporarily, but but if the pain's that bad, I say do it. Like there was a couple times I was thinking about doing it, but for the most part, I just been using this little ice pad, then I just been using this little heat pad. And I'll just alternate through it, and then when I go work out, I got like a knee sleeve where I'll heat it up before I go, so it'll be hot. And I don't feel nothing when that joint is on, or it depends on how I'm feeling. I either do it hot or I'll do it cold, like I'll freeze it in the refrigerator and I'll put that joint on and go get my workout in.
It's really rare you see good. I don't mean to switch up real quick, but I'm just looking at Charles Oliveira. I'm like, it's just amazing to me how many fighters don't even train off the back, don't even prepare for the worst, especially when you go against somebody that likes to do it. It's kind of like a basketball team. Like you're not preparing for threes, and they're only gonna shoot threes.
Well, Charles Oliveira will feel disrespectful about that because I think he's at least a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. It's just you got to understand, like when you're going against somebody who's either a really good wrestler or who's really top heavy, it really doesn't matter how good your jiu-jitsu is. Like you could be the greatest off your back, but if you're going against someone who has a really, really strong top game, like your best idea is just to try to explode and get out from under. And there's a double-edged sword to that because Nico Price has really, really good ground and pound. So if you leave yourself exposed too long and you're trying to get up, then you can put yourself in a worse position where you get messed up. Like right now, he has this he's in the half guard, but it's rare you can see a guy with half guard having this much pressure on somebody. But that's because Nico Price, he just has a really top heavy game. Like what's been exposed about, you can say exposed, whatever, but when it comes to jiu-jitsu, as the years are going on, you'll see that like jiu-jitsu, when you get to the higher levels of fighting, it's more so utilized as a way of protection, if that makes sense. Try to prevent as much minimal damage when you're on the bottom, because it's really rare nowadays when you get into the higher levels where you're going to see a guy off his back be able to do a finish. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you're just using that to understand certain placements to keep yourself from getting controlled. You want to make sure, a guy that's this top heavy like Nico Price, the last thing you want to do is let him have full side control or to be able to get a knee on belly situation. So you want to keep him in that half guard. Oliveira is not in a position where he can look for the to get a full guard or to even get up. So it's not like it's not that these guys aren't training off their back. It's just, jiu-jitsu is unnecessary when it comes to MMA, but it's showing as an MMA has evolved. If you're going against a guy who's stronger and has a very good top control, jiu-jitsu is more so for you to be able to understand transitions, keep yourself safe, and hopefully be able to get yourself back up to the feet. Like nowadays, like think about it. How many times are you seeing guys finish somebody from their back in high level MMA? It never happens, or if it does, it's rare. If we're talking about like the higher level guys.
Bro, what, Silva or something? I don't know, bro. There ain't been too many I've
And
seen,
Silva,
bro.
yeah, and that's a long time ago. You know what I'm
Silva did
saying?
that though, right? I could have.
Yeah, but it was against Chael. Like it was so like that was when the game was less evolved. Like the game is so much more evolved now. You have better athletes. Like it's hard to finish a guy off your back when you got to worry about getting hit in your fucking face. Simple as that. And then you have the dude is heavy, pressure, he's tight, getting so many different things you have to worry about. So it's just I think the game is just evolved where jiu-jitsu, when it comes to being off your back, is used to survive, understand transitions, make sure you don't put yourself in a dangerous place so you can work your way back up. At least that's what I've seen in the MMA fights. I don't remember last time I seen a guy finish someone off their back in a high level MMA fight.
So would you say that wrestling trumps everything? High level.
I think if you're gonna start, I think if you start MMA and you start as a wrestler, you have the best chance at being successful. Yes.
Would you say DC is a perfect token point for that statement?
I would say Usman would be the perfect point.
Why more so Usman than DC? I want to know.
Well, I just feel like the Usman is just more dominant. His career to this point has been more dominant. But you can use a lot because I'm like you can use DC, you can use John Jones. John Jones was considered more so of a wrestler coming in. You can use I just draw a blank. Khabib. You know what I'm saying? You can use Henry Cejudo.
That
was nice.
Is Khabib the GOAT?
Hell no. John Jones is the GOAT.
Bro, yeah, because he's the only fighter in history to get inducted to the Hall of Fame and still fight. I don't think I've ever seen that in any other sport.
Well, he was inducted for a fight.
It doesn't matter.
It's like he's not. So it's a little, but yes, but and then also John Jones, he was the youngest champion. He's still the youngest champion ever.
22.
And then he has if you look at the guys that he has the most title defenses. Khabib isn't even close. Khabib only has like 4. I think John Jones has like 18, 19 titles. Well,
no, he got 12.
Like 12. All right. So we got 4 to 12 because I think, Mighty Mouse is the most, right? Mighty Mouse is like 17 or something.
John Jones got the most. Because St. Pierre had the most. No, St. Pierre he was tied, I think, or he had it. Because Mighty Mouse. He was tied with he was tied with St. Pierre, and then John Jones beat it with 13. That's what happened. When he beat
I'm almost positive Mighty Mouse got. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I forgot John Jones fought after Mighty Mouse left.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, John Jones probably does have the most. Well, he should. I think. Doesn't Mighty Mouse tie with GSP or he has 11?
Nah, he's tied. I thought they both had 12. Right? I'll look it up.
Tied with GSP. Yeah,
we gonna get the facts straight right now, man.
Yeah.
Most title. There you go. UFC. Okay, maybe I was wrong.
Who is it?
Okay, it's Mighty Mouse and John Jones tied.
Okay, I knew Mighty Mouse tied with somebody.
Yeah, and then
so that's what it was. Mighty Mouse, but when Mighty Mouse was on his reign, he beat John Jones. I remember because he had the most over everyone, and then John Jones came back, beat Reyes.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
And Silva had the most before that with 10. And then St. Pierre had 9.
So that's why I'm like Khabib not even close in my opinion, because
that's crazy, bro.
Title defenses.
Ronda Rousey's going to the Hall of Fame, bro. She has 6 title defenses, bro. Only Jose Aldo.
Yeah. So I'm gonna argue Jose Aldo had a more of an impressive reign, but it's just Floyd Mayweather made the undefeated thing in combat sports seem so special. People say, "Oh, Khabib's undefeated though; he never lost." But it's like, man, who cares, bro?
What did you say before that in the boxing?
I said Jose Aldo arguably had a better career than Khabib.
Oh, okay, yeah. Jose Aldo was cold until before Conor, bro. Jose was the man.
Shit, even after he's still proving low ball to be the man.
Yeah, he's still cold.
I'm like this. Like,
I just don't think he's champion anymore. I don't think he's not beating the champ. I
You
don't
seen
see.
though in this fight, Nico Price, he looks really good off the ground, but it doesn't matter. Like the boy still,
Yeah.
because jiu-jitsu is a game when you're just rolling, you know what I'm saying? There's no threat of a punch.
That's
When you
true.
get an athletic guy on top of you, and you know what I'm saying, he's trying to basically put you in a position where he can either take your head off or choke your ass out. It's a different game. Especially nowadays. It was a lot more apparent earlier in MMA. We've seen a lot more, but now it's evolved so much. Really, jiu-jitsu is used to survive and not get your ass knocked out when it comes to being on the bottom for the most part. That's why a lot of the bigger guys don't even really train that much off the bottom.
Oh,
Guys
this
just
feels
look to
good.
explode and get up, really.
I ain't gonna lie, but this is a good little scrap.
Yeah, they going at it. I gotta give it to them. I figured this was gonna be going. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more on the stand-up side of the game.
But they scrapping on that ground though.
Yeah. Because usually these guys throw. I don't even know who's winning, to be real with you. Like, I've been watching it,
Oh,
but I don't know who's winning. Would
I
you
don't
say
know either. It
Oliveira,
could.
I guess?
It's probably 1-1 because of the first round. Remember, Price was all on him.
Oh, that's true, huh? So, yeah, it is probably 1-1. Let's see if they go for a knockout in the third round.
Ooh.
But, yeah, man, how was your Saturday, dog?
Oh man, it was good, man. It got started early, man. I didn't expect to wake up that early. It was crazy. I think because I put it in my mind, it just ended up happening. Because I remember like last night, I didn't go to sleep until like 1 something. So I was like, yeah, it's probably dead going. Because most, I don't want to say most gyms, but a lot of gyms, it seems like on Saturdays you got to just pick the right one, I guess. But like, you got to pick the right man. That shit too loud. Hold on. You got to pick the man. You got to pick the right one, I guess. So well, anyway, I went to one of them and that shit was dead empty. I said, this is crazy. So I was just like, I'm leaving this motherfucker. So I left and then I went to another one. And guess who I saw at that motherfucker? That nigga Elijah. What happened? But yeah, man. So the people. What is this nigga like saying? Contender series. Yeah, so I went to the gym, got some we was losing though, man. We lost 3 games we shouldn't have lost, man. Your mic muted, my boy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. My bad. My audio was
Oh, your mic sound like it's off now.
Yeah, it's because my shit got unplugged. Hold up.
I'm just trying to get the dollars. Oh Lord Jesus. You do look gassed up in there though. No, I guess not that gas. They look tired though for sure. Ooh. Oh, that's a good push kick. You didn't see it coming. Oh, pieced him up right there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. My bad. So you said you had to go to a couple different gyms to find
Yeah.
some work?
And then I finally found a gym. Went in there. We was losing though, bro. It's just a lot of just I didn't want to get into it, bro, because it's just yeah. Ooh. He was trying to end his life. But um but yeah, I went in there, but I ended up giving them all work though. Every game I gave work. It's just like we was like, bro, this one dude low key was talking to me crazy, bro. Almost like had my mind switch over, but I just let it go. And he ended up coming to me. He's like, man, my bad, bro. I wasn't even trying to come at you like that. I was just trying to get you going. And I was just like, bro, like he wasn't listening to me, bro. Like we down, right? So it's 1-on-3, basically me. So I'm like, I see him trailing me. He's talking about goal. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Kicked it to him, right? He has a 3. This man takes a step forward, puts his foot on the line, bro. Makes the shot though. But I'm like, why didn't you shoot the three? This man gonna be like, why didn't you take it? I'm like, bro, why didn't you shoot the three? We're down. He was like, you should have took that. I was like, I know this man is not telling me I should have went up 1-on-3 and he had a wide open shot. He talking about these dudes can't guard you. I'm like, bro, it has nothing to do about you shooting the one. Man, it was crazy, bro. We was just
So
losing.
what, y'all ended up losing because of that joint?
Yes, bro.
Y'all needed that 3.
It's just we needed points to get back. So it's like if they're scoring and we're not scoring more points in rebuttal, we're not gonna win.
Yeah.
So if they get a 1, we get a 2, at least we still have a chance. Because if they missed and we hit another 2, then we down 1.
Yeah. Sound like he was on some cap shit.
Bro, he was because it's crazy because he got in the same thing with Elijah. But see, Elijah, I was guarding him, so like he wasn't fun to really do nothing. Like I don't know what that dude is just crazy. He's a character, man. He really thought he was good because he kept saying that was my first game. Warm up. My first game.
I'm living. Maybe he was feeling like the next MJ. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, you can't be cut up on that mic, bro. He didn't make nothing, bro. I don't think he made that one shot I gave to him, bro. Literally, bro. He didn't do nothing out there.
He sound like the next MJ to me, Nick.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, man. Then I got that good work in afterwards. Got the good weights. Got the core again. Bang, you feel me? Then I got me a good carne asada burrito. Breakfast burrito. It was fire. Killed that. And then I took me a little baby nap, like a little hour. You feel me? I don't know. I just dozed off. Woke up like, damn, what happened? And then that's when I had hit you. Like, was you still going live? I'm like, I was about to get in the stool, but I was like, oh man, the fight ain't happened yet. I was looking at the my phone. I was like, it started at 4, so I'm like, okay. And yeah, that's how that went. What about yours?
What would you give it out of 5?
I guess a 4.
That's a good day right there.
Yeah.
It's a real good day. Salute to that. Saturday. My Saturday's been good, man. My Saturday, I got woke up from some bullshit I told you about, man. That shit, bro. I was knocked out having a good sleep. And then like I kind of hear something, I kind of just like my eye opens, and all of a sudden, because it's like, nigga, it was right outside, bro, my window. Then, bow, 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 bow. I'm like, God damn, it was like 3-4 in the morning. That shit was loud as fuck. I was just up after that shit. So I was up for like probably like another two hours because I'm like, right away too, I looked out. I was like, I was trying to look outside to see what it was, but didn't see nobody. So that shit just had me up mad early. I maybe dozed back off for like an hour or something. Then I ended up just getting up, clean the crib. Clean the crib. Kind of, what did I do? Oh yeah, I left. I did a little grocery shopping, got some groceries. Came back.
My bad, I didn't mean to stop you, but you said all that violence happened and no police show up. Ain't that crazy?
Of course not, man. Not at that. I was like, and I knew it was, you know, when it's at that time, a motherfucker, he must have missed. That's what I'm assuming. If no one showed up, or maybe he didn't, but they try and get someone specific if it's at that time. Like whenever it's like during the day or something like that, and I hear something, I never trip. But when it's that time, I said, oh, they really trying to get somebody.
Yeah, that's like
yeah. So, but yeah, no police, nothing like that came. There was a bad accident right on that corner store street when I was pulling back in.
Oh man, people be acting like red mean go. I be like, yo, man, slow your act, bro. I swear, I seen some crazy shit, bro. Like me, I'm stopping. This dude, fool, he must have just been fed up with me. I don't know, fool. He hit the left side, but mind you, it's about to be red, bro. He just go crazy. Bam, hit the intersection. The cars is already starting to go, bro. He don't care. He just go right through. I'm like, yo, that could have been crazy, bro. Because they drive fast.
Crazy. Motherfuckers be acting like they got something, like whatever they got to do, man. That shit can't wait. Like they finna.
It can't wait. I be like, nigga. Yo, like you really couldn't give yourself 2 seconds. Like I know time is of the essence, but shit.
That should be crazy, my nigga. But yeah, did that. Came back to the crib for a second. I actually ended up ordering some food, and I was finna eat that joint, but then I was like, the timing it was, and at the time that the car started, I was like, I feel like if I eat this, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna feel full because I still can't do cardio like that, so I gotta be very careful how I eat. So it's like, I'm gonna put this in the. It was still good food because I'm like, by the way, y'all, you know what I'm saying? This is day. Wait, what's today? Saturday. So I want to say like day 4. I kind of had a cheat meal yesterday, but day 4, where since I know I can't do cardio like that, I'm trying to be very cognitive of how I eat so I don't get just fat. That's why I'm changing up my workouts too, because I'm trying to stay a little bit leaner through this time that I can't do cardio. So that's why I went grocery shopping. I'm gonna be having some salmon tonight with some brown rice, with some potatoes, but a good service. So just so I don't get fat while I can't do cardio. I'll do whatever the fuck I want when I'm back, and I can do my cardio and run this shit off. But till I can't run this shit off, I can't get fat because I'm still drinking my beer. So it's like that's the big reason. If I didn't drink beers, I probably wouldn't care. But since I do, it's like I gotta give up something to get gain. So, anyways, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna eat this. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. It was like a chicken avocado sandwich with Panera. So I was like, put it away. I ate the apple. I went to go do my workout. I got a really good workout in. Once again, I told you the type of workouts I'm doing now. So another day doing that. I'm just trying to get stronger at that. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm on my shit where I can do some crazy shit. But got that in. Came back to the crib. Got shit together, did a little light cleaning up, sat down. Now I'm here watching this joint. So it's like I didn't do per se a lot. Which is always a good day. But when there's like no drama, no negativity, and other than the shit that woke me up, but you just kind of able to just go through it, do what you do, man. It was a good day. I'll give mine. I definitely give mine a 3.7 out of 5, and I only give it a 3.7 out of 5 because your boy is out of. Oh, I forgot Kevin Holland is the co-main event. I was like, who's the co-main event? I'm lit now. It's a 4 out of 5, boy. Don't disappoint me, nigga. But it would have been a 4.5, but your boy is out of the herbery. So I'm over here sober in the mug. So other than the goodness, but yeah.
Bro, you can get that anywhere out there.
Bro, now it's different now because the corner store motherfuckers always be posted up. I'm telling you, ever since they clean that shit up, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month and a half straight, like they don't be over there like that. Like you got to catch them. Like you really got to catch them. It be scarce. And then my other dog, the dog over in the, what I'm saying, I hit him and he was like, bet, I got you. I said, okay, all right. He's okay. And so I'm like, all right, well, he didn't tell him to pull up on him. So I wait like 20 minutes. I said, all right, well, let me know when to pull up on you, bro. He said, okay. And that was at 2 o'clock. That was at 2 o'clock, bro. And I ain't heard from him again. So I'm like, okay, maybe I wasn't asking for enough. So I hit him like before the thing started. I'm like, I want, a little bit more. See if he responded to that. He didn't hit me back. So I'm like, damn. So I'm just out here, what I'm saying, dried in the mud. It's all good. I'm living.
Because I know he be doing just some other, So
I know.
Like, so he
because every time I be asking, he be hitting me back like, is this specifically what you want? I'd be like, oh man, you be out here, boy. Be out here, my boy. Like, oh man.
Damn.
And play games with you, man. I salute Kevin Holland because he's from Riverside, so.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm. Kyle Dawkins, though, is a solid opponent. This should be a good fight. I'm lit.
That was in the clue.
I'm a Kevin Holland fan. Y'all didn't know what it is, man. Show up, man. Show up. Where y'all at, man? I gotta say, this is probably gotta be. We're at the co-main event of a UFC card.
Bro, people don't really
solid UFC card. But I'm just like, bro, this is probably one of the slowest Fluence lounges I've had in a minute. Like, I haven't had none of the OGs come in. Like, damn, I'm like, Nobody's one knew.
Watch this, bro.
But bro, no one knew MVP versus Lima was happening, and that shit was like, it was slow, like probably like what, the first 55 minutes. But then after that, it was funny. After the fight was over, everybody was hopping in.
Yeah, it was like
robbery. But it's crazy though. When I was looking at like other people's channels, people were saying that MVP won. Like it wasn't that controversial. So
I think they just looked at the knockdowns. I'm telling you, bro. That's what their mind saw, and that's what I was trying.
That's
to
what they
you.
saw, and that's what you were saying. You was right about that because that's what, and that tells me a lot of these channels that are art that they claim to not be casual. I'm like, bro, if you watch the fight, those were not knockdowns. It was a momentum. But it's like, I guess, what do you call a knockdown? Because the person will say, well, if he got hit and he fell to his butt, that's a knockdown, right? And it's like, I guess to an extent, but I'm like, if we don't call a trip a knockdown, if we don't call someone being off balance a knockdown, should we really call someone pushing a punch and throwing them off balance to fall a knockdown. You know a knockdown. You know a flash knockdown. Look at Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. He was hurt for a second, but then he got up and he was good, conditioning on point. At no point did Douglas Lima fall down. I was like, oh, he's hurt for a second. All of them literally like he is just his balance got off when he hit the momentum of the punch from MVP. But I guess those are knockdowns. So I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. So you're telling me if I grab someone's face like this and push him down, that's a knockdown. I feel like there should be some type of evidence of the fighter being hurt or dazed for it to be counted as a knockdown. Just that not a nigga fail. Like, but I don't know. Maybe I'm moving the goalpost. I might be.
I was trying to tell you what people was gonna be saying, bro. I'm just like, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm telling you what they gonna say. You're like, bro, the crap. I'm like, I saw you, bro. The fight was weak. I don't know if anybody was out there cheering and praising that performance. I mean, MVP even knew that joint was weak. He's like,
no, that's how I know a lot of people actually didn't watch the fight live though, because a lot of people were saying, "Oh, MVP won easily" and stuff. I'm like, it's funny how no one's commenting about how boring the fight was. I'm like, that tells me y'all watched highlights or something, because that was one of the worst fights I've seen in a long time.
It was so underwhelming, bro. I'm like, and it was 3 rounds. I'm like, come on, man. That Robbie Lawler Nick Diaz fight was better than that.
It was 5 rounds. It was, bro.
At least I was really more entertained, bro. They was really landing too. Like, I'm like, how does Nick land in this?
3 straight rounds they was throwing, my nigga.
Great.
I'm like, that shit capped. I'm like, that fight was so much more exciting than the MVP Lima fight. That when I looked back and saw that Nick got stopped in the 3rd round, not stopped, but kind of gave it, whatever you want to call it. I didn't even realize it went that many rounds.
Bro, Nick,
like, that shit did go 3 rounds.
I give Nick that though, with ring rust and all, and I know how much he probably blowing down. Fool, for him to go that many rounds, bro, is crazy. And that's really throw a lot of punches. He wasn't like he was just running. He was really
that nigga was throwing constantly. Like that nigga was throwing 10 punch combinations throughout each round. Bro, that's why I didn't make sense. I'm like, that's the one time where I'm like, damn, UFC, y'all fucked up making it 5 rounds. I think if you would have made it 3 rounds,
he
would have finished the fight. Because if you at that point, your nose is broken, you haven't done it in 6 years, you like, I got 2 more rounds of this shit, I'm out. But knowing like, oh, I'm about to be done in like a minute, so they fucked up there. That's on the UFC's part. They had a chance to make Nick Diaz return great, but they made it 5 rounds and fucked up. They fucked up. They dropped the ball on that one. They probably would admit it to that. Oh, damn. This is what y'all going to do? UFC's not even going to give Kevin Holland a walkout? Like, that's what y'all finna do? Like, I was finna go take a step away real quick, but okay. We here. I'm like, them niggas, I'm like, damn, UFC, y'all trying to get this shit over with. They got something to do tonight.
Hey, dude, Dana's like, get it going. Like,
come on, bro. Keep this thing rolling.
This is in Vegas, right?
Holland. Yeah.
It's crazy. Vegas really the spot. This is really the joint, bro. Like if you in Vegas, bro, that's crazy. I was in Vegas. You already know, bro. When the bump, we don't want to even get into all that. But yeah, it was a lot of people out there, man. But that Death Star, man, people be going to see that Death Star. It really is dope, though, bro. You should really see it in real life. It's like really is hard.
Shit, I don't doubt it. I didn't know Dawkins was that tall as a middleweight.
He's 6'3", right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be the length still is on the Holland side though.
It is.
He's got to use it right and not get too happy. Would you agree?
Absolutely. We just got to see if Holland's wrestling defense is gonna hold up. That's what he's been working on the last 2 fights that he lost. But you know, granted, we're talking about literally Derek Brunson and Martin Vettori, like. Those Martin Vettori, both those are title contenders. Dawkins is a up and coming 185er, so let's see. There's definitely a step down in competition for Kevin Holland when it comes to his last 2 fights. He's fought literally title contenders in his last 2 fights. Dominated, yes, but he did fight them. So either this is going to show, you know, Kevin Holland is still someone we can believe in, or is this going to show that Dawkins is actually someone who's a lot better than people want to say. And right away, I actually love the striking from Dawkins. Dawkins' striking looks a lot better than Holland's. And also, Dawkins looks a lot thicker than Holland as well. Right away, Dawkins is looking for the takedown attempt Wasn't successful to start off with, but he does have his hands clamped, so that's not a good sign for Holland. If I'm Holland, if I got the wizard right here, I'm looking for the other underhook. He's coming out right away looking. The trash talk is Kevin Holland fashion. Almost getting the takedown from Dawkins. Beautiful hips from Holland. He said himself, it's close.
That's great defense.
Kevin Holland has a wizard. If I'm Kevin Holland, I'm looking to just go get that underhook on the other arm and just go ahead and just turn him. But he's not looking for it.
How come nobody does that? How come everybody doesn't do your method, man? I'm not saying
he gets taken down. See,
I'm not saying it's
and
necessary.
That's the thing. I don't understand it either because I'm like right now, I'm like Dawkins is literally giving Kevin Holland the other hand, but he's having fun right now, which right away is he's supposed to be a little bit better. You play a little bit too much, but I'm like, just get the underhook on the other hand,
but a lot of guys don't really do that. Like I've seen only a certain few people really do that, bro. Get the double underhooks and move them. Like, how come nobody really does it? Because nobody teaches it, or is it because it's hard to do?
Nobody teaches it.
Because it's not hard, right?
It's not, because if you're taught the wizard, then I don't understand why your teacher isn't telling you, okay, you have the wizard, so now just get a double underhook and turn him around. Oh, guillotine attempt from Dawkins, but no, that's nothing. Dawkins might try to use his position to get him taken down to the ground. This is a weird position to be in. Holland, you talking too much, bro. You can be hitting him in the side of his body right now, but you hit him in the leg. And so that's my problem with Holland, man. Bad fight IQ. The side of Dawkins' body is wide open. Why isn't he punching right there? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. Holland is out here fighting like he has a super beef with this guy or something. Like, bro, you're not even using your brain, bro. You over here trying to knee and stomp on feet. Like, man, you supposed to be going to them ribs, baby.
It's right there, like the BBQ ribs right there, and he's not even trying to hit it. There we go. That's what you need to be doing. I'd be throwing that over and over. You seen what Usman did to Tyron Woodley?
Yeah, Tyron really gave up. I don't know what's going on with that guy anymore, man.
He just
Tyron, what's going on, man? Get right, man.
What a weird fight right now, right? Oh, I'm happy the referee did that. I'm like, that shit was weird. Beautiful striking from Holland. Oh, Holland getting. Oh, Holland got dropped! Oh, the first time we ever see Holland drop. Is he gonna get fit? Oh, Dawkins should have kept throwing. Oh man. Darce choke. Darce, it's in tight. But he's not in the position to actually finish it. If he goes and moves to his side. Oh, guillotine. He switched to the guillotine. Holland is trying to defend. I don't think Holland's all the way back. Guillotine choke from he's all full mount.
I don't
even
know what happened, bro. That was fast.
He got caught. Holland, he's watching his work. He's throwing his hands, but he's not bringing them back to defend in case of a counter. He's kind of letting lead. It's over. Dawkins got it, man. You can't tell me that's all the way in unless Kevin Holland is a fucking beast. It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
He tapped. It's over. Dawkins is that good. Him and his brother. Holland,
and he was talking so much.
Yep.
Not going to the ribs. Why wasn't he going to the ribs? What was he thinking? I was going out athletic him or something. I'm like, bro, he
got hurt. Keep your focus, boy. That's what happens. You think you're too good. Look at this. He got hurt. What was it off of? Oh, a headbutt. Oh, Kevin Holland got hurt off a headbutt. Oh, shit.
Oh, that's not fair then.
Oh, shit. That's weird then.
I've never seen that.
Did you see it? Did you see the replay of him? Like, damn, that's
like he really hit his head and like went out.
Bro, yeah, he went out. Like he literally got hurt from the headbutt. So now I'm actually not surprised him getting, because I thought he got hurt from a strike. I thought it was an uppercut or something. But he literally got he got dropped from a headbutt.
That's not fair then, right?
It's not, but you got to call it. If it wasn't, if the ref didn't stop it off the headbutt right then and there, then it's just you got to let it play.
Because I looked at it, I'm like, he didn't even throw and connect nothing. Like,
it
why
was
did
so
he
quick.
Just file out?
I thought I missed it. I was just like, oh, it must have been an uppercut or something. But damn, that was a clean. Like they connected heads, and that boy Holland dropped off that shit.
That's fucked up.
I guess the only thing you could do is run it back. You can call it a no contest and then have him run it back. Would
you do that?
it'd be fair, but I also understand if I think it's also fair to give Dawkins the win because the ref didn't catch it in the heat of it. The
That's
ref
messed
should have
up though,
stopped
because
it
now
right there.
he was just 14th. Now he's not gonna be ranked now.
Yeah. Wow. Damn.
That's hard, bro. Boom.
Damn.
And
Holland
his head
literally
hit the
got
ground
dropped from
hard,
that shit.
bro. His head hit the ground hard as fuck, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was
Crazy,
damn.
Lordy.
Like that was worse than like a overhand right the way that shit connected.
Yeah, bro, that was bad. I know the ref kind of probably feels bad because think about it, we didn't even kind of see it, so we was like, "What
I
the hell?"
didn't. I got he got hit with a strike. You was the only one who said, "Man, what that shit happened? I don't even know what happened."
No, it was crazy. That's just weak, though. That's weak, bro. Because I'm like, if I'm Kevin Holland, it's like it looks like I got work.
Drop, yeah, and work, but it's like there's no way though. Like that was like the way he fell. He was out. Like his eyes rolled to the back of his head, bro. So he wasn't conscious enough to defend a choke. So you have to keep that in mind too. I'm like, he was out. His eyes rolled to the back of his head while he was falling. So I'm like, I think the fair thing would do to make it a no contest and then they could run it back. I think that's the fair thing to do.
Think so.
But I also think it wouldn't be a bad call if they say the referee missed it. They didn't call the headbutt at that time. So for that being the case, live action, go. We got to, Dawkins wins.
What would you review? How would you review it?
Just the way it looked, bro. I gotta call it a no contest. I gotta have him run it back. That's just I've never seen someone get headbutt to that extent where them niggas literally it looked like he got knocked out.
I know, bro.
His eyes, he did. He got knocked out from that.
If all these eyes are on this screen and they don't call it a no contest, that is ludicrous.
But like I said, I wouldn't be mad if they don't though, because if he didn't catch it in real time, brother got choked out. Like, how can you just renege on all that?
That's not, but you gotta think, if you knocked out, bro, and you get choked out, you're gonna think like, what the hell? Like, how did that happen? You get what I'm saying? Like, remember when DC was like, what? I didn't lose. What do you mean I got knocked out? You get what I'm saying? Like, he don't even really probably remember. He probably was like, what the hell? I threw a punch and I'm getting choked out. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's not fair. When it didn't happen from something you did, in a sense, when it came from a punch, you feel me, is your head. And usually in any type of other fight, if a headbutt happens and some injury happens, they'll just call it a D, NQ NC real quick.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, man. So if they do the brother like this, I think that's very disheartening. And I think that the UFC needs to review what they're doing, man. That's how I'm feeling. I mean, like, technically he really didn't earn that win like that. He did what he needed to do. He capitalized on opportunity, but I'm like, he didn't necessarily.
He didn't earn the win, yeah, because of
I'm like,
how he was able
yeah.
to get to the position. Wow, damn.
Because
Damn, the way that nigga's head hit the mat, bro.
Hard as hell. I'm like,
Jesus.
damn, he had some concuss. He need to go to he need to get some ice on his head pronto.
That nigga's whole, like, he was out from that shit. Oh my God. He was completely out. He could have stopped the fight right there if he wanted to. It's gonna be a no contest. Holland's like, you want to run it back? They not both 6'3", by the way. Chris Dawkins looks like a little bit taller than Holland.
What is Baldy doing? What the fuck is he doing, bro? A white man. Just laughing. Should have been focused on the fight.
Didn't Dawkins look a little bit taller than Holland?
Yeah,
Well, nah,
okay.
they look. I guess they kind of.
They're the same height, bro.
Yeah, they is.
But it's good to get rid
Dawkins.
of
If I'm
contact.
Dawkins, I'm a lot more depleted because you think you had a beautiful finish, then you find out you hurt him from a headbutt. It's like, damn.
Like, bittersweet.
Yeah,
Like,
that's weird. It's like
because
I
it's just
choked
like
him
I
out.
didn't
But it's
really get
like,
him. I didn't do it myself. I didn't give him like the 1-2. You feel me? To that.
then if I'm Holland, it's like I've been hit by the hardest punchers. I fought Thiago Santos at 205 short notice, never been hurt, and I literally got KO'd from a headbutt. That's
With
weird
the
too on
head
Holland's
hard
part.
though.
Yeah, I know. The heads is a whole different.
And it's like your whole body shooting
It
up
was like
to him.
boom. It was like, and it was the top of his head.
And you gotta think he's not thinking that's gonna happen after that punch.
And I always remember when Evander Holyfield said, he said, you don't want to get hit here, here, here. He said, if you want someone to hit you, he said, have them hit you here. He said, that's the hardest part of your head. So it's like someone shooting, keep the chin down. So I keep the chin down, put the head back, let them hit you here rather than hitting you here or here or here. That's what Holyfield said. I don't know how accurate that is to now.
He got knocked out, so he know. I'm gonna listen.
It all sounds like it sucks.
Hey, was Kobe Covington winning the first fight against Usman?
That's what they said on the on the scorecards. That's a hell of a card, though. Jesus.
Yeah,
Edgar, Marlon Vera, Sean Strickland, Luke Rockhold, Michael Justin Gaethje, Rose Namajunas, Zhang Weidli.
I feel bad for that second fight on the card. It's not gonna turn out well. But
main event time. What was you saying? My bad.
I was just saying, did you think Kobe Covington was winning the fight before he got
that's what the judges were saying. I've never rewatched that fight. And when I was watching that fight, we was live. I was faded. So I don't know. Actually, it was such an exciting fight. It was damn close,
It was because it was like Kobe was throwing them things too and connecting.
It was just back and forth. And then when Usman I just think Usman at the end of the day is a better striker. And I think that's why Usman still wins the rematch. I just think Usman is technically.
What about the wrestling though?
I don't think it plays. I think the wrestling is so close that it's going to come down to the striking. They can cancel each other out wrestling. Yeah. I think Usman is a better wrestler, but I think Kobe Covington has a different type of gear. But I think all that is MMA has to be set up through striking, which is why you saw in the first fight them it became a striking match because their wrestling canceled each other out.
So they why even waste that energy?
So I think at the end of the day, when it becomes to how their styles are, it's always going to come down to who's the better striker, and Usman is just a better striker than Kobe, in my opinion.
I think Usman's better too, but my homie likes Kobe Covington, and I'm just like, I
think Kobe's good. I think
he's good too, but he's like Usman is weak. He's like he tries to make it seem like Usman's not a monster.
I never understand. And to me, I guess it's different. Maybe just because I'm a little bit older. I just never understand how you can discredit somebody who is at the top of their game. It doesn't. Does that now sound crazy? That nigga's weak. But wait, he's making $1 million a year off of doing what he's loved. How is it possible to make that much money and he's weak at it? Like you can't. Like you can like the way I see it is you can critique. You know what I'm saying? Or you can say, oh, I think this person's better than another person. But to say someone is weak, but he's technically undefeated in his weight class. He's only lost once, and that was before he was with the UFC. I don't know.
UFC undefeated.
I don't know. It's just weird. People can have that stance. Hey, if you guys are up in here, finally, y'all are starting to pile in a little bit. An hour later, God damn it! Please hit the like button.
I just want to see that main event, bro.
Yeah, that's it. They didn't want to watch the main card. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Show some love to Black Goose TV. Your boy Fluence, your boy Zen. You know what I'm saying? We give you what you want, the content, man. And subscribe to the channel as well. But we out here, man. We watching. We watched what? You'd say we watched 3 fights now of the card. And we got the main event going. Yeah, so let's hope the main event's not weak. I gotta use the bathroom, so I'm gonna be right back. Salute to your dad saying that because that makes me feel a lot better because My knee does feel so much better, but I'm always having the worst thoughts in the world. But salute that. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Young Zen's gonna go do his thing real quick. So y'all just rock with us for a little minute. It's gonna be the main event coming up. All right, y'all. The main event's gonna be coming up. But since the main event is gonna be coming up, and there's gonna be a little stall, a little bit wait time, a little bit, all that good stuff. We're gonna go do our little thing, so we can be properly ready for the main event popping off. And y'all go do y'all little things. Get your snacks, get your drinks, get all the stuff. We about to get lit when it comes to Johnny Walker versus Thiago Santos. Much love. I'm gonna be right back. Zen's gonna be right back. Rock with us.
We back in the joint. I had to go get me some fuel. You feel me? Some good fruit. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm sorry, but he's great. Bye. Going there, feeling good. It's gonna be a crazy fight, man. It's right on time, boy. Right on time, oh Lord Jesus. I said right on time. Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm feeling the JoJo. This gonna be a good fight, Lord Jesus. Oh, that boy flew back in the building, looking like Tiger Woods. Oh, Lord G. Oh, this dude out here trying to freak it. What's this dude doing? You see this dude? I don't know what he on, bro. I don't know what he on. I don't know. Oh, is that the new jug? Hey, is that the new jug, my boys? That's how we get down in the streets.
I don't know what that was, man.
I don't know what he's on,
Bro,
boy.
that was wild.
They should have cut right to the. I don't know what that is, boy. He pulling up in his gelato, I guess. I don't know what he's.
I don't know what that was right there, but salute to Walker. You know what I'm saying? Got his own swag and style. You know what I'm saying? That might be the new dance, right? If he comes out and he does an impressive KO, I'm gonna be doing it all day. I'm like,
I know. What you doing, hey, boy? This shit
Johnny Walker, nigga. You don't know.
That's Johnny Walker.
Y'all know about that Johnny Walker.
I know. We gotta make a song for him. Oh, Johnny Walk.
I'd be a little uncomfortable if I was the nigga putting the shit on right now. You see this?
I know. I'm like, hey, bro, you don't stop.
You gotta stop all that. Yeah, nigga, like stop all the hips and move. Let me put the shit on, then you can move your hips, nigga. Like, bro, don't be doing that shit in front of me, nigga.
I know, bro. Like, why you getting your freak on in front of me, man?
Like, chill, bro. I know you excited, my nigga, but I'm just.
He better not lose. You was talking about all them other fighters not losing. He better not lose. He over here freaking and digging in front of everybody.
Walker was like, "What you got on me, MVP? You ain't got shit on me. Your walkout was shit.
Nothing. Oh yeah, MVP. He won though, bro. That's crazy. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
MVP, boy, that was a hell of a walkout for Johnny Walker. Salute to you, man. I like. Well, I won't say I like it, but you know what I'm saying. I see you, dog.
I don't know what he was bro.
That might be TikTok viral, my nigga. I don't know.
That might be the song of the year he was coming out to, man. Maybe we sleep. Cause I'm like, I didn't hear this song. I wish I would have heard the song. So I know why his boogie was like that.
Same here. I didn't hear the song either. So it just looked like that nigga was
just vibing out, man. Like,
but it must have been great.
Had to be. It probably was this generation ocean that Mario son. Boy,
Then you got Thiago Santos. That nigga coming out just like a killer.
That means he's gonna win. Everybody I've seen the last month coming out like that, death stare, walking focus, they getting the job done most time. Only time it didn't work was yesterday.
The only thing with Santos, his last fight after his knee surgery, you know, after John Jones, he was a little gun shy, a little hesitant, looked like he, you know. So let's see, man. He's going against a very explosive fighter in Johnny Walker. You know, I think we're either going to see one or two things here, in my opinion. Obviously, there's more options, but from my perspective, we're either going to see Thiago Santos, the end of who he, you know, because Thiago Santos is older now. He's been through the ringer. He started at 185, had success at 185, had a couple troubles, moved up to 205, did his thing at 205, fought some of the greats. But, you know, I think that knee surgery from John Jones, like Thiago's been in the game for a long time. So we're going to see one or two things. We're going to see, you know, Thiago is just at the tail end of his career.
Didn't he knock out Jan?
He did, but that was before the knee surgery. That was before John Jones. So that was a while back. That was when Thiago was really doing his thing at 205. And, you know, he was, a number one guy, a top 5 contender. He still is considered a top 5 contender, light heavyweight. But ever since the John Jones fight, the knee surgery, you know, I think he's only fought once in the last 3 years. And, you know, on that fight, he lost and he looked gun shy. He didn't look the same, not the same explosiveness, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we either see, like, okay, Thiago Santos, you know, we're at the tail end of his career and it's about time he maybe needs to hang it up because he's not what he used to be. There's nothing wrong with that. Or we're gonna be surprised and, you know, he somehow is able to find a way to put a young gun like Johnny Walker away, who I still think, even with some of the bad losses he's had, I still think he can be a contender at the 205 division, a very exciting fighter. If he can just control some of his things. He's just so athletic. But my man's like, he likes to be wild. Johnny Walker.
He looking like he's in great shape. He belly dancing and doing the swerve. I think that's what he's gonna call that dance, the swerve, because that's what I don't know what he was doing, honestly. But power to the brother, because he's feeling it. That's what you gotta do when you love something, you gotta feel it. So we gonna see what these light heavyweights is talking. Main event coming soon. If y'all ain't like to subscribe, y'all go do that right now because y'all not doing nothing else but listening to us break down this good knowledge of the fight game. You heard?
You heard up in this bitch, man. Let's see what's about to happen.
Damn, I didn't know that nigga was 6'6".
Yeah, you didn't know that? Big boy.
That's a big
Big
bar
boy.
right there.
Mm-hmm. So
That's a big bar right there.
it's a slow Fluence line. This is one of the probably slowest Fluence lines we had in a minute, but
It
I
don't
get
matter,
it.
man.
This
It's
is one of the
fruit.
slower UFC cards. But go ahead, tell them. It don't matter. It don't matter.
It's
We
the
here no matter
fruits.
what.
Man, we the
It don't matter
fruits, man.
what.
They gonna see every fight. Anything anybody want to talk. Where was y'all at? Go in the
We was here,
archives,
nigga.
bitch. Cut. Anyway, yeah, man. I'm sorry, y'all. We was getting geeked up because we geeked for this. We been here. We told y'all we was gonna be here. Flu, Zen, like and subscribe. We about to get in this right here.
Main event of the evening. It's hard for me to see this going past 2 rounds, man.
Yeah, somebody's getting knocked out.
I think someone's getting KO'd to sleep.
It's a fiver.
Yeah, it's a 5. All UFC's main events is 5ers.
Yeah, Bellator need to take some notes. No disrespect, Bellator. Y'all do an amazing job. Y'all got on Showtime. Salute to y'all. Y'all never had that before. If y'all did, I don't remember. So salute to y'all. But at the same time, y'all got to step it up. Yeah, y'all got to step that up, man. If Venom Page is not getting 5-round experience, how the hell is he going to fight a champion?
That 3-round
makes sense.
Shit. That's disrespectful to your viewers, y'all. Like, come on, Bellator, y'all know better.
Maybe Bellator knows that Venom Page has to be built up so much so when the fight does happen, they can grab the most money possible.
He's 34 years old. How long you gonna build this man up?
If somebody just said in their post-fight recap that nothing is disputable, nothing is controversial, everything is laid out how it is, that shows you that that fight can still potentially be big because that means people still love the MVP even though it was a tough fight.
But
they can say something.
He's had some of the most amazing highlights over the course of like what 3 to 5 years that we've ever seen from an MMA guy. Even though he's one of the rare guys where these highlights come against people so much lower level, but we all care. Like how rare is that? Like motherfuckers are quick to call out. Like
it's just his style is flamboyant. You know what I mean?
Exactly. His style is created such like once in a lifetime KOs. It's like don't matter who it's against. It's like you just don't see that shit.
Exactly.
Let's see if the hammer is still the same, baby. Go ahead, though.
But I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy watching a guy like Izzy because how he does it is like, I don't know. It's really got style. Like, I'm not saying that Venom Page is not style, but I think it's more, and Venom Page is trying to mock you. I think more so Izzy's more like, I'm going to style. You know, it's more like I'm styling on you. Like, you it's a difference, if that makes sense.
Well, it's because they have different backgrounds.
Okay.
Remember, MVP is karate and Israel Adesanya is kickboxing.
There you go.
So, you know, just the way in attacks is a lot different because kickboxing, you can get a variety. Johnny Walker looks way
Would you watch that fight?
Jesus Christ.
If Dana somehow can collab with somebody from Bellator, they could work out an MVP versus Adesanya. Would you watch that fight?
I would, but MVP's too. I don't think it would ever happen because MVP's too small for Israel. Like he's low ball, like his frame, he's kind of small for 170.
Whose personality you think is more like crazier? You think it's MVP's or you think it's Izzy's?
Well, crazier.
Yeah, like kind of just like how they go about it.
I gotta say Izzy's because Izzy, he be doing some weird shit.
Bro, he be like how he be talking though, bro. Like he be talking crazy, but like he really get back all that shit up. So
I mean, even outside of that, Izzy be acting like a weirdo.
Yeah, he does though.
Izzy act real weirdo-ish, but it's like you can't say nothing because he'll whoop your ass. Real quick, I want to say this about the fight. Walker looks way bigger than Santos. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It was like, and this patient Walker is almost as scary as a patient Francis Ngannou. That's what it's looking like to me. The size on Walker, the power, the explosiveness, you don't know what he's gonna come with, but he's being so patient. Be careful with that rhythm stepping, Santos, because if Walker catches that, he's gonna destroy them legs.
It's crazy. Walker's be saying things, some things just start happening immediately as you say. Am I wrong?
Yeah. No, you're not. My bad. I say yeah.
Am I wrong? Yeah.
Walker, man, he's being mad patient. That's scary. If I'm Santos, I'm like, this dude is not rushing in. He's taking his time. He's taking it serious. So he's looking for a big shot. Oh, nice, Walker.
Santos looks patient too. I feel like Santos is doing a good job. He's finding his range with that big boy.
He looks good. He looks patient, but he just doesn't look the same to me. That has
He
nothing to
looks
do with
hesitant to you?
Walker. It's just he looks it's just I don't know. I just think Santos is at the tail end of his career at this point. But you know, I would love for him to prove me wrong, man, because I'm a Santos fan.
You just trying to get us the game of how it's going, huh?
Well, just how I see it, it may not go that way. I'm like, Walker just looks so much bigger than him. He's being patient. If he can keep Santos on the outside of a lot of his attacks, and he doesn't, you know, put himself in a position to be countered, I don't see why Walker can't have beautiful success in this fight. But also, we've known Walker to be, you know, this is the first time we ever seen him this disciplined. So let's see if he can follow this through a course of 5 rounds. But also, we haven't seen a big punch land from either of them. So let's see how they can take a big punch from one another.
That's true too.
Like, I'm definitely interested in that. By the way, y'all, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if y'all ain't part of the, you know what I'm saying, Black Wolves TV gang. First round, not much has happened, but you know, it doesn't really surprise me with Walker changing up his game plan because he's so explosive. All he has to do is find the one shot. Same with Santos. So, you know, obviously later in their careers, obviously Walker a lot younger, but been through some fire. They're not just going to exchange right away because it's too possible for one another to knock each other out. So we're going to have a filling out point that may take a whole entire round and a half. But when these boys let go, I'm telling you, it's going to be nasty. And we're going to find out who hits harder.
Let go.
That's what I want to know. I'm like, who hits harder or who has a better chin? That's probably going to be the name of the game. What's going to decide the fight? Not much happening though, huh?
Nah, man, it's real boring. I ain't even know where Zaborn that is.
Similar to Santos' last fight, though. I'm like, I remember when Santos used to be before that surgery, man. He used to be so aggressive, but you got to respect. You got a way bigger opponent in front of you who has power. Santos getting a little bit more aggressive, putting Walker on his back foot, but he's being careful because he doesn't want to walk into something straight. Okay, interesting first round. Who would you give that to?
I don't even know, bro. 10-10.
I think I'm even though it's hard to give it to anybody, I'm just gonna give it to Santos just because of the pressure, even though nothing landed really.
It's so hilarious. I'm just gonna give it to Santos because of the pressure.
That's really all I got. I could go off. Nothing landed from nobody.
Bro, just say 10-10, bro. That was like a Joshua Joseph Parker second round, bro. That was the craziest boxing round I've ever seen. I'm like, these dudes are literally just throwing jabs and missing
feints.
It was crazy.
Touching nothing. Yeah, that wasn't a good look.
I should have known then there, like, man, Joshua ain't that special like that.
Why are you doing that to that man? Let him live, man.
He ain't very wild ass.
Come on, bro. Don't do that to that man.
I know.
Let that man live.
Bro, you know how I'm feeling.
I understand.
I gotta see him. I gotta see him in action again. I gotta see it, but against a top tier guy. Because if he loses again, it's looking real bleak. Like he'll be great, of course. Because I'm like, you don't get 4 belts being no scrub. But I'm just saying, he just wasn't the promised child that Eddie Hearn pitched him to be. That's all I'm saying.
He was for a long time, and then got a little bit too ambitious. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm like, I feel like he was gonna lose regardless, though, in a sense, because I'm like, Usyk is
no, or believe in his own hype. Big
Usyk
takedown attempt. Oh, here it goes. Takedown attempt from Santos, then land, but now they're in the pocket. Let's go. They fighting now, baby. Let's go. Let them hands go.
They fight now. Let's get the hands go.
Let them hands go. Connect something on the chin. Come on now, y'all too big to be fighting the way y'all fighting. Big leg kick from Santos. That's one thing from the first fight back from his knee surgery. Santos wasn't throwing the leg kicks like he used to. I would like to see Santos kind of dig into them leg kicks a little more on the taller Johnny Walker. Let's go. Take away that length.
Come on, big boys. You gotta throw something. A jab, something, though. Body.
If Santos just cuts the ring off, he's just letting Walker do what he wants. As far as his footwork, Walker really ain't even letting his hands go, which I'm surprised.
I think he's trying. His game plan is to wear him down by the fourth round. He'll pick up the pace. That's what my thing is. Because I think he thinks if I go too early and I don't do it, he'll probably catch me and he'll get me. You know, I have his better punch because he's being better shape. But if we go to the fourth round, what his cardio is going to be like? That's what I'm guessing. Because I'm like, that's how he's fighting. Because I'm like, he hasn't really thrown anything to get tired.
He definitely giving rounds up doing that though.
But
he's not
he
throwing
believes
leg
in
kicks.
himself.
He's not throwing a jab out. So
I guess
he thinks
he's
he's gonna be
believing
able to get him to the fourth and just knock him out.
You said he's explosive. I'm like, he's thinking his 2-3 minute barrage is gonna be enough to get it done.
That's
You're gonna
That's
see.
the game plan. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm like, shit.
Hey man,
This is who would have thought two explosive guys like this have such a boring fight up to this point, up until we see a KO, because I still think someone's gonna get KO'd. Because both of these guys are way too fresh and throwing way too less for this to continue to be this way.
way too fresh and way too less.
It's interesting though how MVP versus Lima was literally the same fight as this. We had big expectations.
Only thing different is they haven't gone to the ground yet.
Yeah. Oh, big body kick from Santos. I guess if I was salute to Eli Rivas, man. First person in the comment for the Fluence Lounge tonight. It's rare. He said Thiago Santos has that Tyrone wool. I wish I get. He's basically saying that he's not letting his hands go, and that's what it looks like, man.
Ooh.
Oh, he meant to say Willie. Has that Tyrone Willie? Yeah, I would say Thiago Santos. Yeah, he's had that, but I think Walker's looking the same way too. So,
what happened to T Wood, bro? Like, what really happened to him? That shoulder surgery, he just said, I'm
yeah. A lot of people don't talk about that. After the shoulder surgery, you can tell a difference. You know what I'm saying? Not pulling the trigger. Yeah, thank you. No. Salute to you, Eli. I appreciate you hopping up in the chat, man. You know, it's been slow tonight. So,
man. I
appreciate that, bro. Yeah, neither of them really pulling the trigger. This has been a pretty boring fight between two guys that, you know, we used to see, you know, knock guys out and really, you know, get into wars. But, you know, we're not seeing that. You know, we're really seeing a real patience between the two. That I can't blame either one of them for, but, you know, at the same time, because you got to think about it. You got Thiago Santos, who he's been KO before, but really he got, you know, that leg injury from the John Jones fight. So he's, you know, he used to be really kicking oriented. So he has to get back comfortable with that coming back from the surgery. He's only had one fight since. Walker is a guy who was so explosive and wild and KOing people. He ended up, you know, taking L's because of that same, you know, type of style from guys he felt like he could have won against, but because he was so wild and just, you know, looking for the KO, he got KO'd. So it's like we're seeing two guys where from Johnny Walker, who's like, I'm more focused, you know, I'm trying to be a champion, I'm more in control, I'm not as wild. So we're seeing him fight this way for the first time. Then we're seeing Santos also, you know, still getting comfortable coming back from that knee surgery. So that's why we're seeing a fight like this, unfortunately. But if I were to, you know, judge it up to this point, I think I got Santos winning both of the rounds, the first two rounds, I guess. What do you have it, Zen?
I guess, I mean, you give that to Johnny. I guess I had 10-10, bro. So I guess you'll say like 1-0 Johnny.
So you gave Johnny the last round?
Yeah.
Okay. I gave Santos that last round. If you want to be real, though, I really could care less. I'm like, the way this fight is going.
That's interesting.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's
If I
definitely
pay money
turning.
to watch this, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be hot. If I was in the
Yeah.
Apex, I'd be like, man,
This isn't a
could be
good
on the
fight.
strip, jump.
And I'm watching it for free, and I'm not impressed.
Yeah, you're touching hands. I'm like, man, y'all must have already schemed on the bag. Like, yeah, man, let's go out there and just do what we got to do. Throw a little something.
Let's
here
make
and
sure
there.
we don't get knocked out.
Yeah, man. Let's just go home to our families with some cash.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
No injuries. If this goes all 5 rounds,
I'm gonna be disappointed in UFC.
and it's upsetting because I'm like, man, I expected MVP versus Lima to be a good fight, and it's like
This
man,
is supposed to be over right now already. Honestly, bro. Look, 19.
or at least if it. Let me say this: if it wasn't over by now, some shit would have happened where we're like, oh shit, nigga, what's finna happen? Like I don't know if it's gonna go to the 5th round.
Like that not Jan, the Brian Ortega versus Volkanovski. That was a fight.
Crazy.
That was a crazy fight.
This is a lot of just feints, and let's hope we don't get knocked out. Like I see 2 guys who don't want to get knocked out.
I'm like, it's not even tactical. Like they're not even disguising anything. There's nothing that they're trying to set up. I haven't seen anything. Like I give MVP that. Like he'll lull you to sleep and be like, all right, bam. Like like he'll come out with something real quick. Like
there's just not a lot of strikes being thrown either. There's not a lot of exchanges. It's like it's more so kick exchanges, but it's like one kick, another. But there's nothing up top going on.
I'm not saying go in there and try to get just hit with his best punch, but I'm like, you gotta throw something. Sometimes you gotta take one to get one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Okay, there we go. That was a nice one right there by Johnny.
Yeah, but Santos rolled with it.
I'm just like, man, that's the only action we've been seeing, really, man.
That's unfortunate, man. This ended up being a bad fight. Like in my opinion, like damn, I did not expect this to be a bad fight.
And I'm not trying to say, man, oh, okay, that's a nice love. But I'm just like, man.
Like I really thought it was gonna be a banger. I thought it was gonna be like, and I can't be mad because I understand with Walker, it's like I've been in so many crazy firefights. Like I'm trying to evolve. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be smart, I'm trying to use my IQ, but damn.
We gotta wait to the 4th though, bro, because I think that's my prediction is gonna come right. It's gonna come true. He's gonna turn it up in the 4th. He's seeing Thiago is probably getting tired, or he's hoping that he's getting tired.
But it's like there's been such minimal activity. I'm like, Thiago doesn't. Neither of them look tired. Both of them look fresh as hell.
I know.
Am I wrong? They both look fresh. But I'm like, if they didn't look fresh, I would question their camp. Because I'm like, y'all barely thrown. Of course, y'all should look like y'all fucking. You know what I'm saying? Jeez, not the greatest fight. We here though. Salute to you, Zan. Appreciate you being here, bro.
Yes, sir, man. I was like, man, let me, you know what I'm saying, pop up in here, see what's going on in the club.
We're gonna be back tomorrow. You know what is in the Fluence podcast. I'm still upset because I ain't got no herbery on you, boy, but I'm making it work. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, he ain't hit me. He ain't hit me. I thought he was gonna hit me at some point. He'd be like, yeah, come through. I'm like, man. Shit. That's some bullshit. It's all good. As long as there ain't no activity tonight, man. Cause I'm like, that should help me sleep. So I'm like,
you don't got no burr?
Huh?
You don't got no burr?
Yeah, I'm sipping, but you know, the herb, man, it helped me with my sleep.
Okay, that was a good laugh. I don't know, man.
Yeah, this fight's trash, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's no point to even front. It doesn't even look like anyone's even in danger of getting KO. Don't even look like they're looking for a KO.
I know. They just looking like I just want to try to hit him as much as possible, and then just take my W.
It's crazy. I would not have expected this fight to go this way. This is the last thing I would have thought for this fight to go, like to be like this. That's wild to me.
Like, how's Robert and Diaz a more exciting fight than these dudes, man? Like, come on.
Bruh.
I
There's
give it to
like
the Diaz brothers, man. Even in defeat, them motherfuckers be going. I don't think Nick really went all balls out because I think he felt like at the same time when he was throwing, he like, yeah, this ain't my shit no more.
nah, and then he was trying to conserve his energy for 5 rounds. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's tough. And that's what I think these dudes do. I'm telling you, Johnny Walker don't. If that first minute he don't throw some barrages, at least 10 punches or something, then and they keep dapping after every round. I'm like, bro, these dudes is in on the bag, man. They anybody go check these dudes, man.
They both from Brazil, so they like, man, let's not
Embarrass yourself on national television. We gonna just sit here, play a little dance, get a little groove, get down tonight, and we gonna go get this money. I think this is what they were discussing, man. Allegedly.
You trying to put something on these boys.
Allegedly. I'm just saying, man. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of respect. I understand they both have power, but I'm like at the same time, if you have more power, you wouldn't be scared of his power in a sense. You feel me? You feel
I'm
like
being
you're gonna
100 with you, man. Way I'm feeling, man. I'm like, I'm finna watch this 4th round. But if it look like the same, a whole lot of the same shit, nah, I don't know about the 5th round, man.
I agree with you.
Yeah, man, I ain't finna reward these motherfuckers fight like this, and I'm watching the shit. Like, come on now. Like this shit, I should be enjoying the fight. Like, the fact that I feel like I'm hoping, for, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, we haven't said, oh my God, anything. Didn't we do that more last fight?
Yeah.
Come on, man. And they keep
and then for the
touching
way
up.
the co-main event happened too, like for that to go on
this is underwhelming, man.
And then we see niggas just throwing feints. Like this shit ain't shit. Like it looks like they're looking for the finish a little bit more in this round, but it still is like so much feints and stuff. It looks like they really like, we gonna make y'all think.
I know we're gonna just turn it up. We're gonna act like we dancing harder.
Yeah. I don't even know how you judge this fight, bro.
I bet a lot of people probably just clicked off. Like, yeah.
Yeah, just tell me who won, nigga.
Oh, Johnny figures. He's younger.
Yeah, like I'm like most likely if it goes to decision, I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Johnny. I'm like, you know, Johnny fighting like this. I'm like, shit. I don't expect much from him.
It's terrible. It's not a good look. Y'all want a belt one day? That's how y'all fighting. That's all I'm saying. I know Thiago, man. He's on his last leg, so I'm not mad at him.
Yeah.
Johnny,
So for Thiago, I'm like, this is actually a good performance for Thiago. This is a bad performance for Johnny.
Yeah, because Johnny hasn't put any pressure. Thiago doesn't even feel any danger. He's walking around. He's acting like he's acting like he still could be a big dog in there, even though he's smaller on the side of the height. So it's interesting, man. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. They got about a minute. I'm telling you, I'll give it to minute 30. Minute 30, I don't see nothing popping off. They ain't gonna get me. They ain't gonna do it.
It's a whole lot of feints, man. And they're not capitalizing off it at
Bro,
all.
it's
Like
really
no offense behind it.
Like they jerking out there, bro. You a
Yeah.
jerk.
You a jerk. You a jerk. 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 Jerk.
Just a lot of rejecting and moving of the hands and like what's up with all these leg kicks? I'm like, y'all not setting anything up with the leg kick. You're not coming.
Hey, you want to know something crazy? As I was talking, we was both. A lot of people talking shit about Venom Page versus Douglas Lima not being 5 rounds, right? Now I'm thinking, I'm like, if it would have been the same of what we saw in the 3 rounds, you think we would have been complaining about it being 5? Because I'm like, I'm almost wishing this shit was 3 rounds. Man, this shit should end in the last round.
You're right, though. You're right. Because
I'm like, nigga, 2 more rounds of this bullshit. Like, it just makes me not like these niggas more.
I know.
Like, I'll be like, man, I'm gonna make a note not to watch y'all niggas.
Don't get me wrong. I understand about being cautious, but I'm like, you're not going in there still trying to win, or your game plan it. Like, you're not even trying to take nobody down. Like, at least you was trying to ground and pound, and I'll take that boring over than just dancing.
This shit. Even I'm like, and I don't even put it more so that much on Thiago because Thiago's kind of been there and done that. Like, he challenged for a title. Like, for Walker, a guy who was like had all the hype behind him and it got derailed, you would think he would be a little bit more, have a little something behind him to try and make a point. And it's like Walker's like, I ain't trying to get knocked out again. Fuck all that nigga shit.
He knocked out Ryan Spann.
Yeah, but he almost got knocked out doing it. And remember, like Corey Anderson, a guy who was known as Pillow Hands in the UFC, like he knocked out Walker easily.
He said pillow.
He was like Corey Anderson did not knock niggas out, and he just destroyed Walker, and that's when everyone knew, oh, Walker's a hype train.
We're gonna see what Sean O'Malley's about. He about to fight somebody.
Oh, December.
Yeah, you saw that.
Oh, okay. See, why didn't Santos follow up with that? Walker literally left his chin there for him to follow up with it on.
Cause he act like he was gonna throw an elbow.
Walker looks like he's slowing down to me.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm about to click off this, man. I don't even care about that 5th round, bro.
Man, I'm hoping Thiago. Like, who do you have winning up to this point?
I don't even know, bro.
Someone put only 35 strikes this entire round. These guys are friends. Santana. Yeah, this shit. Oh, man.
Like, you can tell when somebody's trying to hurt you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like anybody's in fear of danger. You know? Like, when you're in the ring with Wilder, I don't think you feel like you're safe. You know? I think you think I gotta be sharp. No?
I agree,
they keep
bro.
dapping up every round. They keep that. I'm like, come on, man. I feel the camaraderie. I feel like, you feel me? I'm like, Wonder Boy, you feel me? Maybe miss a
But it's
round.
different with Wonder Boy, though, because Wonder Boy, we expect that. He'll fuck you up and still dap you up. Like, this is different.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, y'all got some type of agreement. Like, y'all from the same spot. Look, I know I said I was going to log off after this round. I'm going to go ahead and just watch the 5th round. I'm not going to watch who wins, but I'm just going to watch this shit because I'm here and I got shit else to do. I'm going to watch it and then we're going to get up out of here, man. I understand, Zen, if you can't make it through this bitch, I'm just going to, I ain't got shit else to do, so I'm going to watch this shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, these niggas is killing the buzz for me, man. I'm like, I might as well just get in the stew while they wasting time.
No, man, go ahead, get it, man. No problem, man. I don't feel no type of way.
Hey, by the way, did you already start mixing that song?
Nah, I have not.
Cool. Could you do the 2021 2 for this
Just
week?
send me a text which one you want me to do.
All right, bet.
If you can, if you really a real motherfucker, because I don't know what 2 looks like. If you could resend it to me with like all the one verse on one thing and the chorus on one thing, that'd be great. But you don't got to, because I'll end up doing it myself when I mix it.
All right.
Because I don't even know how that one looks. If it's a whole lot of different verses, then yeah. But if it's not a lot, then I'll move it all into one track. Because that's what I did for the first one.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. But all right, bruh. You gonna get up out of here?
Yeah, dog. I'm gonna tap in with
man. Yeah, man. Tap me. I'm gonna hit you tomorrow. We're gonna be on it.
All right.
Salute, bruh. So my man Zen had to get up out of here, man. He wanted to go get it popping with the stool. I don't blame him. I get popping with the stool tonight. I don't got another herbery on me. So I'm like, I ain't finna get up in there. I'm just kind of gonna be on my thing. I want to go pick up my food, but you know what I'm saying? She not hit me back. You know, I'm watching this 5th round. I'm hoping some shit would change. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking, like, I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen? But it's been literally the same thing this whole fight. It's really, it's sad. Like, the fact that we had to watch this is sad, bro. And we don't have to watch this. I'm just watching it. But I'm like, the fact that I'm watching this is sad. Like, show me I ain't got shit else to do today. I'm watching this bullshit. Santos throw a goddamn high kick. How about that? Oh! Come on, bro. Throw it again, boy. He ate that joint. I know Walker, all he want, he going for them legs. He's trying to slow him down there. Oh, that hurt him a little bit? I can't tell. Nice little spinning kick to the body right there. I'm not mad at it. Not the greatest fight though I ever seen though, man. This is one of them things, man. You just watching to watch, man. You just trying like I went 4 rounds watching this thing. It's like I'm not just gonna turn it off at the 5th round. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't finna do that. It don't make no sense. You know? Yeah, y'all like and subscribe, man. We here for the long run. Have you ain't want to see, man? Show your boy some love. You know what I'm saying? This fight ain't shit though. I don't feel no type of way about it. I think Thiago Santos won this fight though. To be 100 with you, the way I see it. I'm like, ain't been much hands, mostly kicking, and they ain't been landing much with the kicks. Oh, Santos almost got caught. So they got it 10, 3, 11, 11, 15, 12, 18, 15, 8, 8. So they're going to give it to Walker, it looks like. Looks like Walker was out striking Santos, even though from where it looked to me, I thought Santos was winning. So they'll probably end up giving it to Walker for this fight. Terrible fight, though. Oh, nice. I'm like, even though I guess Walker outstruck him, I'm like, the way it looks, when Santos had the cleaner strikes. Terrible fight. That was one of the worst fights I've seen in a long time. Please hit the like button, man. Y'all show me some love for just watching all the way through. I'm here. You know, I watched to the point where, you know what I'm saying, they're going to announce who the winner is. So it's like, you know, whoever they announce as the winner, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know. But the way I saw it, I thought Santos won pretty clearly because he even though he may not have landed from what it showed from the stats, as many significant strikes as Walker, I thought he landed the actual most damaging punches. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to Walker. Shit, I want to be just surprised if they was like, man, that shit was so trash. We ain't giving nobody a winner. We gonna make this shit a draw. But I'm gonna just stay here long enough just to see who wins. I'm gonna tell you who wins, and I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. But I salute to anyone who hopped up in here, anyone who watched, whatever it may be, man. I salute to y'all for that, man. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button if you ain't hit it already. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't part of the Black Goose gang. We're gonna be back here tomorrow for Fluence and Zen. You already know what it is. Next weekend we got, you know, Black Goose Friday. We got Fluence Sunday. And then of course we got a big card when it comes to Wilder versus Fury. So you know we're gonna be here for Fluence Lounge for that. So you know what I'm saying? Rock with your boy. If you was enjoying the stream tonight, rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it. Let's see what they got winning. I'm gonna let y'all know. Johnny Walker, he still got all this energy. He should have used it during the fight, man. Oh, they had a unanimous decision. They're gonna give it to Walker. Oh, they gave it to Thiago. They gave it to Thiago. I didn't see that. Okay, but that's how I had it. I thought it wasn't even close. I thought Thiago had the more significant strikes. But I also thought Johnny Walker, he landed the more strikes, but it wasn't effective. But Thiago got the win. That's how it went. Thiago should be proud of himself for dethroning and derailing a hype train and a young up-and-comer. But also you shouldn't be too proud because, you know, it was a boring fight, and it was one of those fights that's shown that I think Thiago's a little bit way past his prime, and it all depends on who he's fighting. But I appreciate everybody who rocked up in it. I'm gonna get up out of here because I got to use the bathroom really bad, and I'm I'm holding that joint. So salute to y'all. I'm out of here. I love you.